Today we'll look at some of these wrong diffuser lights. These are basically main supply and LEDs, diffusers. This looks like it's the same supplier, but they came from our same distributor, but it looks like similar in design. So we'll look at the small one first and then the larger one after. As you would expect, looking at this, there are 2 screws here, 2 screws there. Seems like that makes sense. But as we will show, Chinese, those are molded plastic screws, just to give you the impression that this thing is actually screwed. With the case open now, we can clearly see that's the circuit, really small. There are no screw holes, they don't come off. These are just fake screws. I can't be amazed with the Chinese. The circuit itself is relatively simple. Don't know why this phone just keeps not focusing properly. So from what we can see coming in here, what we have is main supply in, a smoothing capacitor with a bridge rectifier down there, oscillating chip with a capacitor and a few passives, and there's nothing really on this next side of it. If you look at it then here, goes through the transformer, comes out, single diode, so basically half bridge rectification and another smoothing capacitor over the mains. It's as simple as that. This circuit has no feedback. There's nothing to suggest what that output voltage will be. As you can see, the manufacturer is basically saying this thing has between 12 and 28 volts. That is amazing that it could have that much variance in a power supply. The connectors are lock-in type connector, or a simple press in and turn to lock. So metal plate backing, metal housing, single ring of LEDs around the edge, a base reflector, a diffuser at the top. Let's take that out, and that's it. The next diffuser in the front. So there are 30 LEDs around the edge. There's no driver circuit, there's no resistor, there's nothing here in terms of protection. Where that this is sorted here and that's there, and this is sorted here, not there. But I think it's just 2 lines, it's just 2 tabs, and once you get it on, you have a positive rail and negative rail. So 30 LEDs in line, essentially, I suspect in series. Again, a quick look. This is the diffuser in the center. That's basically carrying the light in. Down from this inside, it's a bit rough. This is the front diffuser. It gets it out. It's pretty much almost opaque, but not fully. You could see my fingers through it. And then this is the back reflector, which is really just a piece of plastic, right? Thin piece of plastic, but completely opaque for reflecting anything that came out this way out of the device. This larger driver had real screws in it, so that's a great improvement. It actually screwed around, clamped the pieces of cable coming out. Just like the first one, there is no ground. It's just live and neutral, which I find to be odd because the cases are metal, so I would think that they would have done that. Putting a decent ground to ground the cases. Back quickly at the voltage input, I now see why the variation exists. Pretty much this damn thing allows from 85 to 265 volts, and there is no regulation, no feedback. As a direct result, there is no ability to control the actual voltage on the output and keep it within range. Very similar design this one. What we have is bridge rectifier with 4 diodes instead of a chip. We got filtration, we got an inrush resistor there, and we got a filter here. Oscillating chip with its passives, and it looks like there's a feedback, basically coil from this to power that chip. There's a diode here, can't remember why that would be there. A filter across, and then on the output side, like similarly, single diode, which is a 1 amp diode, single 1 amp diode, and smoothing cap. So interesting. If you look across on the side, nothing really, except all it shows is there are 4 independent out pins on the side and 2 on the side coming off the transformer. So I would say 2 of these would be your primary coming in, another pair would be your power to the chip, and then this would be your output side. Very similar. Again, the design of the actual light is identical. No control on the power, nothing here basically controls the current going in. Is it's really 75 LEDs in this, in a circle, and that's it. Nothing to ensure that the current drawn is going to be basically limited. Interesting, this is a Samsung J5 phone and it does not seem to want to focus properly. It's going in and out of focus. Rather annoying, but I'm not going to try redoing this video. So we'll leave it at that.